It's that time of year to celebrate our freedom, and with that comes festive food and fireworks. So today we're making a festive pizza cookie. You can certainly use store-bought cookie dough. For whatever reason, my store did not have any, so I had to make my own sugar cookie dough. So if you'd like to go that route, you're going to need 1.5 cups of sugar. You're also going to add in a half a cup, which is a stick of unsalted butter at room temperature. Cream that together, add in your vanilla and an egg, and mix that together until well mixed as well. For vanilla, you're doing roughly a teaspoon of vanilla extract and then 1 large egg, which you're also going to room temperature. Once that gets nicely combined, you then want to start with your dry ingredients. For those, we're doing 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to mix that together, and you're going to add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients, and then blend those until well combined. And you'll see that it kind of starts to make a dough. It'll be pretty sticky, but that's okay. Once you get it nice and formed, it does take it a few minutes. Once it's nice and formed, we're going to cover it and put that in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. While that's going, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And once 20 minutes is up, you're going to butter your pizza pan, get it nicely covered so that cookie doesn't stick to it. Then you're going to let that dough rest on your counter for another 20 minutes. And once that's done, goes onto the pizza pan where you're going to spread it all out as far as you can get it to the corners. I did it with my hands, and then I came in with a rolling pin. And you also want to reserve a little bit here too, and then get a little, if you want the star, get a little star cookie cutter. And I did 2 to 3 stars just in case one of them broke. I wanted to have an extra one. So I set those aside on some foil and baked them with the cookie in the oven. So you want to get that all nicely spread out, and once you get it exactly how you want it, then you're going to pop that in the oven for roughly 8 to 10 minutes. You want to watch it and just until it gets brown. And get it as evenly spread as you can, of course. While that's cooking, I went ahead and made some whipped cream. You could certainly do Cool Whip, but whipped cream's easy. Heavy whipping cream, you do 1 cup. Get your bowl as cold as you can get it. To that, add 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and a little vanilla extract. There's the cookie when it comes out. Then we went ahead and after we got it nicely whipped into the cream, we folded in an entire 8 ounces of cream cheese. I think I had a third fat cream cheese. You can use full fat cream cheese, third fat cream cheese. It's not going to make a difference. I also added in roughly a tablespoon more of sugar just to get it a little sweeter. And once you get that nicely folded in, that's going to be your frosting. So there's the cookie. And then you come back in and start frosting the cookie and spread it on as thin as you can get it. Make sure you reserve some because you're going to be piping some in between the berries in these next few steps. So you want to get it on there as flat and as nice as you can. There's no real science to it, but you just want to get it covered. And then we did a blueberry border. So take the blueberries, spread them all around the border. Then you're going to come back in and kind of divide out the blue part of your flag. So you start roughly halfway in the top and then just kind of start coming down the center and then move over again towards the left. And it's, again, you just want it to kind of be covered. It's not a big deal if it's not all even or whatnot. So the kids helped with this part. And then we sliced up some strawberries and came in and made the red parts of the flag, the little rows with the strawberries. And so you want to get those nice and evenly spaced out as best you can. And once you get all your rows in, then you're going to come back in. And I did a piping tip here and just went through and filled with the rest of the cream cheese whipped topping or heavy whipping cream mixture just to make it look nice. I mean, it's not a big deal. If it doesn't, it's, however you want it to be. I am definitely not an expert piper, so you can see I just kind of made some nice big squiggly swirls and it turned out nice. Then I took the cookie, added a little bit to the back, and stuck it right there in the blue part, the star cookie. And then you are all set. This was delicious. It's been requested that I make it again, so I don't know if it's going to become a regular 4th of July thing over here or what, but everybody tore this thing up and we loved it. So if you guys make it, let us know what you think and enjoy.